Welcome back to Living 808. In today's edition of Business Matters, we're going to spotlight Carousel. It's a local car company that's been cruising to new heights. And today their secret is out. It's a strong partnership with Hawaii National Bank.
Living 808 is out here at AutoSource to talk about Carousel. And here to tell us all about the Carousel business, I got Rima and Maureen. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Okay, Rima, let's talk about Carousel. Tell everybody a little bit about the business, how and when it got started.
We started almost 20 years ago. It was originally called Flex Lease, and then we converted about 10 years ago to call it Carousel. It's basically our brand that does leasing, short-term kind of fancy leasing within a dealership. So we're a product within AutoSource.
Let's talk about some sort of challenges that you guys faced throughout the years. Are there any particular challenges that stood out to you?
I would say the biggest one is probably financing.
Okay.
Financing as in a partnership with a bank. We were originally with another bank that we transferred over to Hawaii National. And I think that's probably the hardest part about our entire business, is to find a bank partnership that actually can see our vision.
Okay, perfect. Actually, let's talk about Hawaii National Bank. How's that partnership been?
It was probably one of the most challenging times for us to find a bank that actually can see our vision. And they were able to accommodate us probably better than anyone else that we talked to. We did have another local bank that was helping us before, but Hawaii National Bank has been just unbelievable. Our relationship with KC is just, it's a godsend.
You know, speaking of relationships, this is where I want to bring you into the conversation, Maureen, because you actually have a personal relationship with Carousel, and now you're working as a subscription manager. Would you mind telling everybody a little bit about your, I guess, growth within the company?
Sure. So I actually started as a customer of AutoSource. I bought my first car 21 years ago.
Great.
From Rima, and multiple cars after that. And then I graduated from UH and was looking for permanent employment, and he offered me a job. So I started working here and got to know the car industry, and it just really kind of blossomed. And when Carousel came into fruition, an opportunity to be a salesperson and a leasing expert, and then now I manage the product completely, and it's wonderful.
Look at you. I love a good success story. You know, speaking of success, let's talk about, you know, the business and how it grew over the years. Reflecting on the past 20 years, how does that feel for you?
I mean, it's rewarding, obviously. We've been doing this for 20 years.
Right.
So we're one of the first in the nation to offer a subscription program for cars.
Great.
And so, but we've really seen our greatest growth since COVID, actually.
Okay.
So up to COVID, it was relatively good, but it wasn't, you know, and then COVID hit, and it was surprising. Just like, you know, the stock market and other things, it just went parabolic. So
Right.
we are now like expanding and going into the mainland possibly, and all kinds of other exciting things that are happening with some of our licensing partners and all kinds of crazy things. I think the relationships that we create are probably the most important part of our business. As most businesses, you know, with all the automation that's happening, we really want to put that personal touch. We answer every call as you know, there's a lot of volume right now, but we certainly do call and talk to everybody that we can. We have to remember that a lot of the services can be pushed to the online platform, which actually we have rolled out this new, you know, thing that we've been working on so long, and we're so proud of, and it's going to come out here in the next week or so. And so they'll be able to have a blend of, you know, being online and sort of just interacting without a person, and then of course we're available at any time during business.
Perfect. Building relationship with Carousel and Hawaii National Bank. Thank you guys so much. Rima, if anybody wanted to learn more information about your business, maybe even jump onto a subscription, how can they do so? So
we are mostly web-based. Obviously we have people on the ground. We'll take your phone calls. If you want to initially kind of peruse, the web address is called onthecarousel.com. We have a new platform that we're currently working on, so there is a little bit of transitionary time for probably this 1 week. But then when the new site is up, you'll be able to look at everything. You'll be able to get online. You'll be able to subscribe and do all of your, you know, things with your dashboard and be able to control your entire account online.
Great, looking forward to it. We'll have more information on KHON2.com. Rima and Maureen, thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good stuff.
So good. And of course, he shouted out his partnership with Hawaii National Bank, which is all about supporting local businesses and which aligns with our show.
There you
supporting
go.
local businesses.
Yeah, very good.